So, July 24th, we had Samsung's event where we got all these new items that basically just felt like an Apple ripoff. Now, there's people who go back and forth between all the crap of, oh, well, Samsung, did that back then and blah, blah, blah. And you can even say that the Apple Watch Ultra took a lot of cues from the Watch 5 Pro because titanium frame with the sapphire glass with the bigger battery. That's basically what the Apple Watch Ultra is. But this thing is like a huge ripoff of the Apple Watch Ultra. Like, let's not get it twisted. Let's not get it twisted and say that the buds don't look just like AirPod Pros. No other buds looked like that until Apple made those. And then Apple had always had them looking like that, even when they recorded. So it's just, we got this big copy, right? But then, like, on top of that, July 24th, like, I'm recording this September 10th. And, it's been more than a month now. And, like, we've seen all the crap that's happened. Like, Jerry Rig Everything is breaking down the Samsung Fold 6 and it catches on fire during the breakdown, during the stress test, you know. Um I feel like that didn't get enough attention. I know it was like a short. It was like a short that caught the fire and stuff, but like how many times has anything started smoldering while he was messing with it in his videos or any other videos you've seen like that? Like I haven't. Then the buds got recalled and like I still haven't gotten mine. I was supposed to get them early. I haven't gotten them at all. Then like what's next? I got the Flip 6. My hinge broke and it was like out the box, like right out of the box. And like I just got my warranty exchange like in, transferred everything, about to send the other one back out. I bought the Flips or the Fold 6, and the Fold 6, it's the same bull crap. Like I have a Fold 3 and it feels exactly the same, except the Fold 3 has a better looking screen. Like, when the Samsung S24 Ultra came out, everybody was complaining about how like crappy the screen looked, and then they did that update that gave us like higher vivid or like advanced vivid. If you look now, it's gone. They took that away. Now like I can't tell if it's just me, but like using my Flip 6 and putting it on vivid and not having the slider of like having the extra vivid, the screen still looks good, but I need to like test more on that. But like hopefully they just patched that, or maybe it was something wrong with the software. But like the idea that we're getting worse screens than before is just like pissing me off. And then the battery in the Fold 6 is the same battery as like two generations back, like 4,400. Samsung sells $200 phones with 5,000 milliamp hour batteries, and you got two pieces of phone that you can like mess with, like that, like you have that much area. And then when these other companies got these like the special new type of battery where it's like the same milliamp fits in like half the size, I would know. The phone that's recording this video right now is a phone with those, like, I forgot what it is, something calcite or something. I'm recording on a Vivo X Fold 3 Pro. I'm getting to something though. This is a big tech rant. Anyway, Samsung's whole release, July 24th, everything that came out then has been a disaster. Speaking on the watch, like, I charged this to 100 last night before I went to bed. I went to bed, I woke up, it's at 61%. By the end of today, when I get in my bed, it'll most likely be at 50. When I go to sleep and I wake up, it's probably going to be at 20. Because usually when I wake up, 30% of my battery has died overnight. And like, yeah, I mean, everything's like maxed out and everything, always on display is on. I don't have any battery saving features, but there's some people out there who are saying they're getting like better battery. Oh, and also I do have LTE on this, which I know that hurts the battery too. But it's just like with my Watch 5 Pro, I got an easy and comfortable 2 full days. Like I would go to bed, wake up, go to bed, wake up, go my whole day, and then before I go to bed, charge it. And it was like at 30% at that time, and I never felt like it was going to die during the day. I've tried to get this one to the end of a second day, and it dies, and I have to put it on battery saver mode. And like for a $650 watch, you should not have to be doing that. Like, that is some freaking garbage. And by the way, I got this for like $100 with my Watch 5 trade in, and my job gives me like Samsung gift cards, so yeah. Anyway, Apple event happened yesterday, September 9th. What did we get? I mean, you're not all that much surprised when it's Apple doing all the bull crap because they're just the bull crap king. It's like, what did we get? The same base model phone. What did we get? Like, not a very surprising Pro model that like everything that the Pro model can do, your 15 Pro Max can do, your 14 Pro Max can do. The only reason why they're saying that the like Apple Intelligence is only going to work on the 15 and 16 is because they only want to put it on the 3 nanometer processor chips. So like I mean that sucks for the 15 regular and plus people out there. I've been telling people to not buy those just because like they told us a long time ago, which like thanks. But anyway, like I really feel like some of those AI features could have worked on a 4 nanometer. Because I mean, look at all the crazy AI we have on Samsung and on Google and everybody else when we're using 4 nanometer right now. Are you saying your 4 nanometer sucks? I mean, it's Apple. I don't think it sucks. Like, I mean, Apple does everything really good, but it's because of like the optimization. But like, what is it? Because you guys don't have good optimization to your AI yet? Anyway, AirPod Max, no difference except for the Type C and the colors. Stupid. No pros, like no update to the pros. No, uh, like I mean the friggin' like Gen 4. Like I mean, just get pros. They're on sale everywhere. Like why did you even make those? If somebody already has like Gen 3s or 2s or even 1s, you don't need those. Active noise canceling without the freaking tips. Nah. then uh, and then like the Ultra 2 gets the black colorway, and then the watch really made me mad because I was really expecting, like everybody was saying, oh, it's a new redesign, it's gonna be crazy. Same battery life. Oh, but it's thinner. Oh, but the screen is bigger than the Ultra. Oh, it's blah 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 blah. Like they basically even told you that it was just like if you have a watch 7, 8, 9, you don't need to get the new watch. Like they straight up tell you like it's basically like an Apple Watch Ultra but without the good battery. Like, and then hey, you can get the titanium one with the sapphire glass without a good battery and it's the same price as the Ultra. Like why would you freaking buy that? Like last year I was looking at it at the Series 9 and I was like, you know what? I really do love that shiny, polished stainless steel with the sapphire. Like I don't really like the full ruggedness of the Ultra. But then I thought about it and I was like, wait, it's $800 for that, and like the battery sucks. Like the battery is the same crappy battery as the one in the Series 9 and in the SE Gen 2. Like people ask me like, should I get a Series 9 or should I get a Ultra or should I get a SE? And I'm like, just get the SE. Like if you're not going to get the Ultra, get the SE. Cuz the SE is the same thing. They took away the freaking blood oxygen sensor and whatever else from that like lawsuit, and it's still not settled. Like, why would you not settle that right before like doing your biggest release of the year? And so, I'm on this rant talking about all the companies releasing all this bull crap, and it's just like it almost makes you kind of feel. Oh, I mean, and I could talk about Google, but I mean, Google Tensor still garbage. I don't care what anybody says in the reviews. Everybody's lying to you. Like everybody who's saying like, don't look at the benchmarks. Like just use the phone, and it's like, yeah, a 3 hertz like main core in your processor, you're gonna have a good time. But the thing is that we should not support any company that's not giving us innovation, that's not giving us an upgrade. Literally, if you go from any of the top United States phones to a Pixel, you're downgrading. You just are. And the thing is like the whole 7 years, it ain't gonna last 7 years. No Google phone even lasts like 2 years. Like they're made from garbage. And yes, this year looks beautiful. It's got that nice frame. You're definitely, less likely to break it. For sure, for sure. But like Google's track record has been so bad. I don't trust them at all. Like every single like Google Pixel 8 Pro that I see is like on its deathbed on battery health and like just sluggish and horrible. I I don't wish them on anybody except if you buy like a used one for like $200 or $300, which like that's fine. But you can buy a freaking S22, S23 Ultra for 300, 400. So like I would point you that way anyway. Like I still think Samsung's the best Android company, but like they're just hoeing us bad. And we can get into the conversation of, it's like no other company gives us as good promotions as Samsung, right? Facts. I mean, facts. The fact that I got this watch for freaking $100, like I literally paid $100 for this $650 watch. Um, they give us great deals all the time. But the thing is like, it's like you think about it and you're just like, I got the $350 trade in for the Watch 5 Pro. They're not going to get $350 for that watch like in the secondary market. They're not going to get that much money breaking it down into parts. They're not getting half of that. Like you can buy a Watch 5 Pro on eBay for $100. In fact, I bought that Watch 5 Pro on eBay for $100. You could probably get it for less now. You can probably get it for 80. Shoot, Facebook Marketplace that mug. Like I already see people selling them for less. And it's just like, is Samsung just like inflating their prices on products that like, cuz like there is no middleman. They are the manufacturer. They make their phones. Like they have factories. Like in the chip making world, there's only two like big chip makers. One of them is TSMC that makes the Apple chips. They make the Snapdragon 8 Gen 3. But like Samsung at one point made the Snapdragon 8 Gen 1. That's why it sucked, because Samsung sucks at it. But like Samsung actually makes all their stuff. And so like there's way less of a middleman. They don't have to send it to like Foxconn. They don't have to send it to like all these other hands. So like Samsung saves a ton of money on their stuff. But it's still really premium. And like the thing that you keep hearing everybody say when they're comparing foldables is like, yeah, the Samsung is like the worst one in terms of hardware, but it's the best one in terms of software. And that's true. But like I just can't deal with a company that's not going to upgrade my stuff even after all these freaking years. So, man, I don't know. Like basically just where's all the money going? Like is Samsung really making the products so cheap that they're profiting off of these like crazy trade-in deals that we have? I mean, and I guess so. Either that or the people who pay full price like are the ones that, kind of make $100 watches like this possible. And if so, thank you guys that didn't do a trade-in. Or not, please do trade-in deals. You, like I said, you can go on eBay and buy like a trade-in phone, trade-in watch for cheap, and get a lot of money for it. Please do that. Um, but my conclusion to all this ranting is like all these United States companies are hoeing us bad. They are. So, like, what do we do about it? So, like I said, I'm on a Vivo X Fold 3 Pro China ROM, and I'm just dealing with it. It was so hard connecting this watch. It was so hard, like just you have to go to every app and put it on high battery mode. You have to like turn on all permissions on every app. It doesn't do it automatically. There is no "Hey Google." There's no voice assistant at all unless you speak Chinese and you want to use the like Jovi built-in bull crap. And I mean, I even thought about learning a couple Chinese phrases just so that I could like get it to do stuff, but like even if I did, it pulls up everything in Chinese. And you might ask me, hey, why are you subjecting yourself to like a weird experience like that where you're going to have a Chinese phone and like stuff doesn't work right? Like pairing up this watch was a nightmare. Why would you want to go through that when you can get a Samsung? It's just at this point, I'm tired of supporting companies that don't care about us. And they think, especially Apple. So I just watched Marques Brownlee's um, impressions video on the iPhone 16, 16 Pro, basically the whole, Apple event on September 9th. And he said, Ultra 2 came out in a black colorway, and like I just don't need it because I already have the Ultra 2, but I just need matte black, so I'm gonna buy that anyway. And then like I can't believe they waited 4 years to make the new AirPods Max, but then it's exactly the same, just with Type C. And then he goes, I'm gonna buy those anyway because I hate having to carry around a lightning cord. And it's just like that's what Apple wants you to think. They're like, hey, let's change this one little thing that's worth like less than 50 United States cents. And people will pay us another $550. And you're an idiot. And so like Marques Brownlee, he makes a lot of money. I'm sure if he asked Apple for it, they just give it to him. But he should not go on his like pedestal that he has where he has all those people that he can talk to and say like, "Hey, I'm really disappointed in all of this, but hey, I'm buying it anyway." Because that's what they want you to think. And that's what he's doing. Like he's buying into it. Now he has excess. So it's like it's like, hey, let him do whatever he wants. It's his money, and then and it's like, and it's your money too. But it's just like, if you keep supporting them, they'll go, hey, it worked. We sold nothing. Hey, we made the Apple Watch thinner without compromising on battery. What that actually is, hey, we're selling you the same watch with the same battery. Like, we're selling you nothing. And that's what it is. They're selling you nothing. If you have a 15 Pro Max and you're buying a 16 Pro Max, you're buying nothing. You're going to get the updates. You're going to get you're going to get the iOS 18.1 with all the stuff. You're going to get it. There is no reason to upgrade. And then it's just like if they just didn't like lock the stuff behind an update wall, then like a lot of people would have it. Like what if we're using 4 nanometer, like what, that goes all the way back to iPhone 13, right? I strongly believe the iPhone 13 can run this AI bullcrap. I'm very confident that it can easily. Anyway, this video is getting long. Just wanted to rant. Just wanted to talk about how we need to rise up. We need to get out of paying these companies for nothing. All the problems that I have with this Chinese Vivo phone, I I'm fine with it. Like I'm not fine with it, but the thing is I'm willing to downgrade my experience now just to not support the United States companies. Like I want to support Vivo. I want to support Honor. I want to support Xiaomi. These companies that are actually making good progress in the fields that they're in. And like maybe one day they'll come to the US. They're not going to come to the carriers, and then they're not going to, like it's definitely, if they ever do come here, it's going to be a OnePlus type experience where you got to go to their website and everything. But at least we'll have a direct website instead of like us having to like use some sort of funky website to order Chinese phones and stuff. That'd be nice. They have global versions, but like the global versions are still kind of funky. Make a United States one where that our bandwidths, you maximize on our bandwidths, and you make United States version specifically for us. Like make it work on all carriers. Like none of that, doesn't work on Verizon. Like every carrier would be nice. Anyway, if you watched this long on my rant, you're either bored or you're with me. Bye. Look at Marquez Brownlee.